Today we're looking at some awesome, beautiful IT masterpieces, just network rack cleanups, and just overall cable management to assist customers with being able to easily identify all the different pieces of hardware that are within their confines of their building.
Yeah, at F3 Technology, we provide IT services for your restaurants, such as setting up your network, setting up your POS, and potentially giving you a therapy session if you need it. The unique thing about our company is a lot of us are, we have previous work in the restaurant field. So, it gives us that unique perspective to give you your needs.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Sandor.
Otherwise known as Mario or Luigi. All right, so current fix. This was a place out in Indiana, a nice little restaurant. They have this beautiful networking rack. And with some of the racks that you'll see, you actually have these dividers which are used for cable management. They were just literally sitting on the ground. So I picked those up, picked off all the cables that actually weren't even doing anything, nicely organized them, zip tied them together, bundled them, was able to create a beautiful setup off of this because this was absolute chaos. They had all these cables that literally didn't even go to equipment. They actually didn't even do anything. They were just hanging there in the ether, running to the ceiling, and then were bundled up in the drop ceiling tiles. A lot of chaotic thing going on here, so we were easily able to manage that cable management for them while doing the install for their point of sale.
Yeah, just looking at the before, this gives me like a lot of anxiety. It's just one big spaghetti bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like if I put my hands to it, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, this is insane. This is like pretty standard though. I feel like coming into, most restaurants where they don't have anything really looking nice at all. It's part of the fun of the job, but geez Louise. I mean, how long did it take you to fix this?
6 hours.
6 hours, huh?
Yeah. Pretty much the entire appointment.
That's insane. Yeah. Could be worse.
Yeah.
This is insane. Jeez, and then like right after, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. And it's kind of like a part of the fun though with the job too. Like once you finally get that finalized
it's very
rack set up,
satisfying.
It's so satisfying, man. It's so satisfying.
Customers love it too. It's like, oh, is that what that did? Yeah, that's what that did. Yeah, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I know, seriously. I know. You never know, dude. They never know. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Is that an audio rack on the bottom?
Yeah,
too?
they had their mixers and everything in there. Everything was in that guy.
Jeez. Wow, man. That's beautiful. Good job.
Thank you, sir. So any advice I could give would be, you could start off by doing it the right way in the beginning. Some people, they're going to throw it together piece by piece. And the next thing you know is you're stacking equipment on top of each other, which is going to get that equipment to overheat easily, especially if you have mixers and stuff like that. Get a nice rack, spend the money, make it nice and uniform. That way it's like, it's like, oh, I have this new piece and I'm just going to, bolt this to the wall. And next thing you know is you have cables, you're running out of power. You just have, everything's chaotic. If you start off organizing in the beginning, you don't want to run into this problem because otherwise you're going to have to backtrack all of your devices, each and every single piece of equipment that you have within your building in order to fix this later on without, having service disruptions and all the other things that could possibly happen. So definitely recommend to start off clean instead of having to, work your way back from it.
Yeah, it would help a lot to just get it set up right off the bat too, like instead of just having it all tangled up together, having to untangle everything and just go through that 6 hour process, as you said. But
trying to do other things at the same time.
All right, so it looks like another spaghetti bowl. You have like the Pronto router in the middle. Your access point is up to the top right. And right above that, I'm not sure what that is right above that, but it just looks like a mess. And then at the bottom, complete madness. It's complete madness. There's cables everywhere. Everything's tangled together. I see 2 printers at the bottom left too. It is just,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
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 This is insane.
Yeah, I know which one this is. Yeah, this is the diner that we did close to a university, and this thing was so chaotic, and to the no fault of the owner, but even when I was installing, he didn't really want it done the right way. He wanted me to super glue the power pack to the underside of the table because our double-sided adhesive with the Velcro wasn't working because there was so much oil and gunk from the fryer that somehow made its way underneath there, and it was just carryover, you know, just soiled areas. And it was a very good time. But yeah, like they had a lot of things, a lot of power, a lot of cables all in one space, and I needed to be at least make it at least accessible, labeled, and identifiable, because otherwise there was no way of pulling it off unless you would just stacked it up top of each other like pizza boxes. So yeah, the wall was a good little route.
So wait, how did you end up getting it stuck to the wall then?
So we had the wall was actually clean. We were able to actually stick the networking equipment to the wall, but power bricks and all that stuff like that, instead of having them just hanging in the air, we actually glued them underneath the table in front of it. So, which was the fun part, because if he tries to pull that table out, you know, there had to be enough slack for them to get behind there in case there's any issues. So it was a really good time. It's a really good time. Yeah.
It literally looked like it.
I don't miss that place.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
This is kind of what, like, a lot of smaller restaurants.
Yeah. Oh, it was a total mom and pop. You know, him and his wife run it.
This is what I always. That makes sense. Yeah, I always kind of expect this when I go into like smaller restaurants. It's always kind of a mess. But yeah, that's where the fun comes in.
Yeah.
Where you get to start to kind of
what we call fun, others call anxiety.
Manage everything.
So what we call fun, others calling anxiety and just stress. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like in this case too, you kind of just wrapped everything up with some zip ties, making sure that everything is kind of bundled up together, nice and neat, so that way you can kind of identify the lines very easily. Very nice job here.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. Man.
Thank you, Master. Yeah. The lessons on this one is, you know, when it's that tight of a space, you know, when you don't have an actual office or area, you got to work with what you got, and we made it work. You know, there's not always going to be a solution because sometimes people just don't have the space or the equipment available, and you know, that's why we come in and troubleshoot. Like, you know what? Hey, let's just do this. You know, let's at least make it accessible and clean, because we don't have a $800, $600 networking rack or a beautiful office with all this other stuff. You know, and not everybody has that stuff accessible. So that's why it's good to have that experience.
If you want more info, please navigate over to info@f3tech.com.
And then, yeah, like and subscribe if you guys want to see more.